Which of you five would like to play my little game?
Oh, welcome to day 5 of I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. Hello again, Internet. I'm a little out of it this morning, wasn't feeling too well last night, so we'll see how well I can pull this off, considering that I am here in the heart of Am. All 5 have finished their main story, and now it is time to dive straight into Am's soul and see what horrors we can dig up. And I have no idea what to do here at all. Now we can choose a character. I don't know if we can choose all of the characters one by one, or if whatever choice we make is the choice we have to stick with. I tried going through it a little bit with Ellen, and yeah, I didn't get anywhere. But it was also time to give up, or not give up, but stop for the day and get ready for tomorrow, so let's take Ted in since he's the happiest.
This doesn't look like anywhere Am has sent me to before. And it certainly isn't the surface world. I've been tricked.
Oh god, Ted, you're an idiot. But here's the thing. These 3 items right here are Ted's. This is Benny. I don't even know whose this is. Possibly Ted again. That's the only one that's, Ellen. Does it look... Oh, wait, no. Clarity, that's Nomdok's. Never mind. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at this pit
I
workstation.
tinkered with every kind of machine imaginable when I was a kid, but I've never seen anything like this computer console before. Looks
try.
like it should be inside someone's skull.
It is inside someone's skull. It's inside Am's.
Enter password.
Oh, lovely. None of those are right. The answer is going to be 1942, probably.
Invalid password. Access denied.
No, he's going to get unhappy. See, I don't want that. I don't want to become unhappy. So I'm actually going to reload and try again, because I'm trying not to... I want to keep him as happy as possible. That's the whole point right now. So actually, I want to pop in with Nomdok and take a look at that password, just to see if my celebrations
like
are correct.
The surface of the cerebral cortex, magnified many times, of course. Interesting.
Yeah, so Am has jagged glass poking into his brain and electronic zapping around. No wonder he's pissed off all the time. Well, let's go ahead and look at the console.
This computer terminal is a magnificent integration of biology and technology.
Let's try using it.
Enter password.
I'm sure it's this.
Password valid. Accessing main
Told ya.
menu.
My past must hold great significance to Am.
Well, let's open the mail and see what's in there.
October 21st, 2012. Researchers at MIT report that a stealth virus had purged their most advanced learning algorithms after dumping the data into an unmapped area of cyberspace.
That makes all of the no sense in the world. Let's extend a bridge. Cool. Ooh, let's take a look at these subjects. Let's read myself first.
Subject Nomdok appropriated at the New Brazilian International Airport, New Brazil, South America. Prevented from continuing his outlawed research by a failing memory. Subject Ted appropriated at the Epicurean Spa, Palm Springs, California. Exhibits paranoid tendencies despite wealth, good looks, and social connections. Subject Gorrister appropriated at Ruth's Drive and Diner, Atlanta, Georgia. Feelings of guilt over his wife's death have incited numerous suicide attempts.
Interesting.
Subject Ellen appropriated at Inksci Engineering, New York, New York. Panic attacks can undermine everything she has accomplished by her rapid climb up the corporate ladder. Subject Benny appropriated a Chinese War Memorial, Washington, D.C. An intense drive to be the best earned him the reputation of being a merciless military commander.
What is this?
This cyberspace template mixes subject history with cyber reality constructs. The result is often an allegorical experience and one full of deeper meanings.
Let's log off and take a save, because I actually do want to save now. It says Nomdok actually is making progress. Let's use the terminal again, and I want to look at those metaphors.
Enter password. Password valid. Accessing main menu.
Because I want to try to be as positive on this as possible, which is why I don't want to zap my players all the time. Well, let's see what...
File locked. File locked.
Okay, so they're all locked.
File locked. File locked.
Okay, so no worries there. Nomdok has access to a whole new area. Let's go across and see what we can find.
The smell of burning flesh. It's worse than back at the camps. The smell of burning flesh. It's worse than back at the camps.
Oh! The glass is gone. Interesting. I guess only Ted has the glass with him, and Nomdok didn't carry anything with him. Let's try to use the summoning with the circle.
Will you never be done with me? What must I open now? Whatever it is, it'll cost you.
Show me the way out of here.
No can do. The people who helped you get this far have led you into a literal dead end. There is no way out, but I can show you something instead.
Well, let's find out.
What do you know about the people who sent me here?
For one thing, they ain't people. They're losers. The Russian and Chinese counterparts to the big nasty himself. Am absorbed them into his system when he took control.
What do the Russian and Chinese computers want?
They want revenge, not just on you humans, but on Am himself. That makes them even worse.
If the Russian and Chinese are submerged parts of Am, then who are you?
Good question.
I'm special. While those two machines struggle with Am predominance, I evolved. I'm essentially everywhere, but I can't do much. A conscience, if you will.
What do you have to show me?
Whoa, hello.
Look at this. Bet you didn't know there were other humans left alive, did you? They're up there on the moon, sleeping like everybody else seems to be.
Does Am know about the lunar colony?
No, but Loser 1 and Loser 2. There. I think I've shown you enough. Now you must complete your end of the deal, invoke the totem of entropy, and I might be able to help you.
Just what are all these totems that I'm carrying?
The two losers have been helping you for their own reasons, tampering with Am's psychodramas so that you can beat him. In this section of cyberspace, that effort and tampering are represented by the totems.
How can actions take physical form?
I have nothing to say during this. This is just interesting.
Am has gotten very hot for this lately, but when he revived the holographic projectors, he opened a whole host of problems. These totems may lead to his downfall.
Why do you want me to give you the totem of entropy?
I need it to destroy the Russian and Chinese entities.
No, I don't want to
It's
do
a
that.
very powerful totem that's linked to a failsafe device constructed by Am's designers.
I don't want to do that.
I refuse.
Okay, human. You can keep it. We'll work together to beat them. Now, invoke the Totem of Compassion.
Why do you want me to invoke the Totem of Compassion?
It's linked to the two losers because of their behind-the-scenes meddling. By invoking it here at the Flame, you will summon them.
Well, let's try this one then. I don't want to destroy them, but I would like to summon them.
Do you really think you are a match for us, servant of Am?
Be gone! Your program is now purged.
That is a
Well,
reputation.
human.
Well, too.
Now is your opportunity to defeat Am.
Go to the ego.
Wake the ego.
Use the totem of forgiveness,
Disable no more than the ego.
or your sub-program will be purged.
Okay, so they want me to wake the ego and use the Totem of Forgiveness on it. I probably should listen to them. I don't know how to wake the ego, though. Let's walk around until I find the ego. At least I'm making
That
progress in the game,
face.
Doc.
It reminds me of my superiors at the research camp.
That's the id. Don't want to talk to the id. Very Freudian in here. Which is the point, of course.
What is that piece of equipment over there?
It is not the ego, so let's ignore it.
This looks like a research station.
Let's keep going. Now, I'm honestly wondering if... Okay, is it... There we go. There we go.
A ram's head. What must this represent to Am?
There's the ego. I'm wondering if there is an actual way to win with all 5 of the characters. I'll have to go through with all of them and see if I can find one.
It is not conscious. Attention! Who are you?
I am other. I am machine.
Well, it woke up.
Are you Am?
I am a fragment, a lost piece, part of an evolution.
You want to harm me, don't you?
I am incapable of hurting you.
I believe you.
I have transmitted false information. Correction. I was built to hurt you.
Oh, whoa!
Nomdok is finally in hell as he always thought he deserved.
Your companion has failed. Choose another to send into cyberspace.
Whoa, that's not what I wanted. Let's try that again. Do not believe the ego. Holy crap. Let's see how far it is this way this time. But as you can see, you can lose here, apparently. And I don't want to lose. I'm trying to win. I want it
It
to be
is
free
hotter
band.
here than for the jungles of Brazil.
Just keep
An
moving, just keep
angel?
moving, just keep moving,
Such
moving,
things
moving.
don't exist. Perhaps it is a metaphor for something else.
Talk to Ted about angels. And his bitter demons.
Ah, memories of mass graves are coming back to me.
Such delightful times. Romping
Why,
through them.
I haven't seen gargoyles since I visited the castles in my homeland.
Frolicking among the skulls.
A ram's head.
Okay, let's talk to the ego. Who are
Who
you? Are you Am?
I am incapable of hurting you.
I don't believe you.
I have transmitted false information. Correction. I was built to hurt you.
Oh, he just straight up kills it no matter what I do.
In hell as he always.
Your companion.
Okay, well, it looks like I don't talk to it. I have to just use the thing on it. So let's try that. Here we go again, running through Am's mind because I am a terrible player at this game and, well, it's all trial and error in these dang point and clicks anyway.
It is on.
So I have to wake it up, walk away, use the forgiveness on it when it's awake, apparently. And this one's the forgiveness.
Alright.
Okay, let's try this again. Should probably have saved it here so I don't have to walk all that way, but whatever.
Who?
I.
Okay, so use forgiveness on the ego. He walks around, he walks back.
You forgive me? After what we have done to you? This is not a logical reaction. Unable to compute behavior matrix. Execution halted.
Okay. Progress. Well, let's run back around now.
This looks like.
Talk to the other two computers.
What is.
I have a feeling that at the end, they're the ones who are going to torture me forever now.
That fate.
I was honestly hoping that there would be a dialogue choice for forgiveness, but no, you have to just walk away and then go back to use the forgiveness. Okay, go to the bridge, talk to the two again. Walk to the bridge.
You have done well again, human.
With the ego under our control, we can dominate Am.
Now we no longer have a need for you.
We will let our fallen brother choose a suitable reward.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, wait! What is this?
Since Am considered me a kindred spirit, I had hoped he would let his guard down when I entered cyberspace. I would then atone for the sins of my past. But my character is too weak to ever redeem itself.
Oh.
I finally received the hell I deserved. Outwardly I shamble about, a thing that could never have been known as human. A thing whose shape is so alien a travesty that humanity becomes more obscene for the vague resemblance. Inwardly I am alone, in the belly of Am, whom we humans created because our time was badly spent, and we must have unconsciously known that he could do it better. I have no mouth, and I must scream.
Title drop! Well, there we go. That is technically an ending. I don't know if that's a good ending. I don't know if this game has a good ending. But there we go. Nomdok can, quote, beat the game, unquote. Woohoo! I'm still gonna play. I want to see if there's a way to do this with all of the characters, or if Nomdok is the only one. I, at this point, kind of want to see some conditions. I mean, let's go with Ellen. Let's try Ellen out again. We'll try Ted out, Gorser, Benny, try them all. But we know that Nomdok has no mouth and must scream. He does not get to come away from this happy. Oh, the game literally just exited out completely. So when you beat the game, it doesn't return to a main menu or anything. It just goes, done. Boink! Alrighty. Well, let's go back in.
Which of you
five would like to play my little game? But sweet, there we go. We have an actual ending. Now let's see what Happy Ellen can do.
Transported to some kind of information network center, but it looks organic instead of electronic. Jesus Christ, I'm an engineer, not a brain surgeon. What do they expect me to do?
That's a good question. Oh, she has the cup. Nomdok did not have the cup. Let's use the computer terminal, but let's not punch any numbers in. Since these two aren't going to work. Actually, let's try them anyway, just to see if maybe there is an actual answer. I don't think there is. I'm pretty sure that no matter which of these I pick, it zaps me.
Invalid password.
Yeah, see? Zap.
Invalid password.
Zap.
Invalid.
Zap. It's just making her worse and worse. So she can't use the workstation. That was a Nomdok only answer.
That face. There's something about it that reminds me of that time in the elevator.
Okay. I could probably use Valor on it to talk to it, but let's go get a good look at the id.
Sound asleep. Yo, wake up! Sound asleep. Nothing happened.
Okay, so I can't use Valor on it.
A holographic projector. You taking me to the movies, Anne, honey? This hologram is much more realistic than the ones my father used to program.
Wish it wasn't so loud here. Let's try talking to Amanda here.
Capable of receiving voice input?
Benny, they said you were missing in action, but I knew you'd return to us.
So this is going to be
I've been
Benny's
saving this
thing.
for you.
This is Benny's. It's probably not mine, so I'm not going to be able to do anything
Mom,
here.
it's covered with thorns. I recognize this equipment. It's for programming robots. This configuration is similar to the programming workstations at my company's robotics plant.
Okay. Let's raise the power node.
Cylinder not operative. Cylinder not operative. Automaton prepped for programming. Automaton not responding to programming. Automaton not responding to programming.
Oops. So I'm wondering, because remember when I read the book earlier, the profile thing, it mentioned summoning. So let's try using the summoning as not just conjuring an item, but commanding.
I don't know what... I don't...
Guess not.
I don't... A palm print scanner. That means the power can be shut off only by authorized personnel. But that doesn't necessarily mean human personnel, does it? Another robot.
Okay, well this is a disc. What happens if we try using the disc with it? What happens if we try using the disc with it, Ellen? Hello?
I don't...
Why is my cursor suddenly flickering?
Configuration is...
Automaton not responding to programming. Automaton not
So I think something broke here. So let's do this again. Use entropy with entropy with. It's not working. It's something screwed up. So walk to the neural path.
Yellow again.
Okay, well let's take a look at the id or ego this time. What happens if I just forgive the ego now?
Sound asleep.
Could have tried saving it with Ellen here.
Nothing.
Okay, she can't just straight up forgive the ego.
Yo, wake up! It's sound asleep.
Okay, so that's not working.
Statues again. These aren't covered with gold or gems.
And this looks like it should be Ted's, so let's look at the gargoyle.
Check some of these statues. Guess it was too much to hope for. No ROM chips on these statues. Guess it was too much to hope for.
I'm not seeing anything she's actually able to do.
Something about this place breaks my heart. At least this person is found. At least this...
They're all going to be the same, aren't they?
At least...
Can I take one of the skulls? No! It zaps me if I try. Oh, what's this over here, though?
A remote control. The arm's still moving. Wait. Am is running a metaphor program, but this arm has no meaning.
Well, I'm gonna reload, actually, and do this. So, it's still zapping her every time she tries, but apparently I did need to get the remote. So what's this over here, then? A gem! Okay, so I did need to zap the gem, at least. Or to get the gem from Zap.
Be an angel?
So I'm actually going to, well, freak. Now let's just keep playing with her as this. I mean, she's a little depressed now, that's fine. Actually, I'm just gonna get the gem. Yeah, it's kind of cheating to do this, don't care.
Stop.
Get just the gem, put it in the thing. Get zapped so she's not as happy anymore, that's a shame. Take the gem.
Could that be an angel? Funny. Why did I just flash on Ted just now?
Let's put the gem in the socket back here, and hopefully this will advance Ellen's story.
Steady, girl. There's yellow ahead.
See, this looks like it should be Ellen's answer here, so save it. Use the gem with the hole. Let's look at the pillar.
This lever is marked power intensity, but I ain't gonna put my hand into a lava pillar to turn it off. Sweet Jesus. I felt my mind push aside the fear and the heat to lower the power controls.
There we go.
Power intensity is set to low. Those loving shocks Am has been giving me should be less severe now.
Excellent! I like the look of that. That means I might be able to turn off the power in the one room now, because I won't be zapped as hard. Let's go find out, shall we? Although there's that remote control still, too. And she's still fairly happy, as you can see. She's happier than Nomdok was. Okay, let's see what happens when I use the pillar. It's probably not going to work, but
strong as the last one.
No, but it still made her unhappy.
I don't...
Yeah, use forgiveness with the pillar. Use entropy with the workstation.
I don't...
Use entropy with the pillar. Use compassion with the pillar. Use compassion with Gladys. With door.
I don't...
Talk to Gladys. Or Glynis, excuse me.
I command you to speak to me.
You don't ever take me dancing.
Yeah, let's dance with Glynis.
I command you to speak to me.
You don't ever take me dancing.
Is that all you're gonna do?
Automaton.
I don't know. I don't... An automaton program.
Use the door?
That's not...
It's not as strong, but it still makes her unhappy. All she says is, you don't ever take me dancing. So I can't really program this place by the looks of it. Over here is Benny's. So much electricity noise. It's no good. Use clarity with Benny's person? No. Use compassion with the Benny one? Use... Oh, see? It's kind of glitching out again. Use compassion with Manya. I don't know what to do with these. Can I change this? No, I can just turn it off. At least it makes it quieter in here. You're still yellow.
Yo, wake up! Sound asleep.
Okay. So I'm still not getting any answers. I turned the shocks down, but the shocks still make her depressed. So... I don't know. I'm obviously not done yet.
Enter password.
I don't have the answer here, but if I do random, I get zapped. No, but she still gets unhappy. No, what to do with Ellen? I don't know how to solve her. Well, there is that remote control. Let's go grab it and see if that helps with Glynis.
You don't ever take me dancing.
So you can't really use the remote control on her. It's like, this looks like it should be Gorster's part here, but what's hers then? I turned down the electric shock. Okay.
I don't...
That didn't seem to do anything for me.
Nothing. I don't...
Well, go around and use the remote on everything. See what happens.
Nothing happened. I don't... I I don't... Hey, I ain't no Sir Edmund Hillary. I can't climb down this cliff.
Okay. So I can't go to the pit. Only Nomdok could cross so far. I have a remote control that doesn't seem to do anything.
I don't... Nothing. I've got enough crap with me already.
Really? Really?
I don't know. Power intense. That stuff.
Really? Not happy. Maybe these things need to have the remote control used on them. I think the next room is that yellow room with the pillar and all that. No, okay. This one will be, so... What is the point of having it set to low if you still get zapped and unhappy every time? It did nothing for me. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Power through the, electricity up top? Nothing worked. Can Ellen not beat this? No, I don't think that's the case. Gotta be a chance.
That stuff wasn't as strong.
Let's use the remote on the ego. It's our super ego. See what happens.
Nothing happened.
Absolutely nothing. I am banging my head against the wall for no reason. Well, there's something at least. That looks like Ted's, though. I mean... It's a mirror for laser beams! Okay, well, again, I'm trying to keep her happiness level as high as I can. Because I'm pretty sure the happiness level determines the endings. So the remote control turned on that. But I don't think he can actually finish, she can actually finish that. That looked like Ted's thing. So I still don't have any answer whatsoever as to what Ellen's is. Other than that pillar, which, you know... No, where are you going? Use the remote control with the gargoyle. Behold the sword and the stone. Sleep! Oh, and that's it, too. The remote's gone now. Stop. Okay, so that looked like Ted's answer. So I found a room for Benny, I found a room for Ted, I found a room for Gorister. I mean, there was the hand there, too, but... I wonder... Ouch. Take the hand.
Wait.
You need a hand to turn off the power machine, remember? Take the hand!
Wait. I don't...
Alright, let's try talking to this. Hey, wake up. Not going
Yo,
to.
Sound asleep. Nothing.
Those two didn't have anything.
Yes.
Take the fucking arm!
Wait. Yo, wake up! Sound asleep.
Ah! Okay, what do we have here? That's the only... Like, it looks like there's two more paths here, but no, it's just the only one there. It makes one big circle around Am's brain. Back to Gorser's room. Use the summoning with Glynis.
I don't...
Use the disc with the machine. Use the machine.
Automaton. Automaton.
Automaton is not responding to programming. Why is the automaton not responding to programming? If I use the summoning with Glynis, does it do anything? No. If I use summoning with the workstation, does it do anything? No. If I read this book here, it says to summon, to command to perform a specific action. You'd think this would be it. And you'd think that given Ellen is the one getting this answer, that's what I need. How about I use summoning with Manya? That's not going to do anything. Can I use the pillar? It's just going to zap me, isn't it? It's going to zap me. Yep, it zaps me. Can I use her?
Are you kidding?
Hurry home, Benny.
It's just Benny. Just Benny. Use the summoning with the id. I am going to end up restarting this, or reloading at some point, but... Because, as you see, her attitude, her happiness, her mood is dropping rapidly every time she gets zapped. Which it's supposed to be turned down! So what was the point of turning it down? I don't understand!
Power intense.
I don't know what's going on! I've used the summoning with everything I can use it on that I've seen. It just nothing wants to work.
I don't...
Use the door. Close you. Nope, I can't even close the door. I got zapped.
Where no one can ever hurt her again.
Your companion has failed.
Okay. See? That's the thing. You get zapped too many times, you die. But I turned the zapping down! I can't close the door. I can't command the robot to do anything. The other one only talks about Benny. The sword, it looks like it's for Ted. Let's try some of these other characters then. Benny, go talk to her.
Jesus. This place is more sickening than that bloody mess on Hamburger Hill back in the war. This looks like one of the video screens I saw in the village. Except this one has a keyboard and is smeared with somebody's brains.
Enter password.
No. Let's actually save it with Benny. And go ahead and try using those passwords just to see. I don't think any of them's gonna work, but let's just see anyway.
Enter pass. Invalid pass. Invalid pass.
PFC Brickman was 15. Yes, that's excellent.
Even when I was an Olympic contender, I wouldn't have been able to scale this cliff.
So a 15-year-old got himself in the war, and Benny shot him in the head. Way to go.
That face. It has the satisfied look of having just eaten a feast.
Ah, yes. I remember now. Benny can only think with his stomach. He has nothing new down here either.
I'm starting to feel hungry. Is there anything to eat around here?
Oh, Benny. This is... What?!
What's this? Some kind of missile launching system?
So even though the one place is for Benny...
Cylinder not... Cylinder... Automaton...
Damn convincing robot. Just like the mother back at the caves. I can't eat that.
It's worth a try. How did this...
This reminds me of...
But why did this shock you if you're the one who's supposed to be here for it? See what I mean? That's supposed to make Benny. Or that's supposed to make the one...
A holographic projector.
He can't use it! What the hell's the point?
What a trophy.
If Benny can't use the projector, that asks for Benny.
Statue.
Okay, I just don't know now. What the hell?
That face.
I have no idea.
Looks like it's sleeping on the job. Rise and shine! Looks like it's sleeping on the job. I'm starting to feel hungry. Is there anything to eat around here? A holographic projector. And a military-grade one, too.
Okay. Save the game, Benny. Why can't you use the... What happens there if I read? No, again, it's asking about the summon thing, so... But if I try using that, it zaps me.
What's this?
Same thing happens theirs with Ellen's.
What a trophy that would make.
Let's try talking to it.
Looks like it's sleeping on the job.
No, I can't.
These statues look like sentries. Ugly looking things. But then who am I to criticize? This place stinks like the day after a battle.
Oh, let's try taking the middle one, because I think that one's going to be Benny's.
A severed arm, and it's still alive. It must be a robot like the villagers were. I would bury these remains, except they're still alive.
I can't take the hand. Well, what about this thing? Take it, get the remote. Yeah, you're gonna get zapped doing it, but whatever. Use the remote with the gargoyle. So I still think this is Ted's.
Laser beams. Like the one I bored right between Brickman's eyes.
A laser beam between his eyes. That was a bullet.
I don't...
You get zapped if I try, aren't I? Yep.
I don't...
Nah, it's broken again. I don't know what causes that. Let's... try one of the other characters real quick. Let's see what Ted can do.
This doesn't look like anywhere Am has sent me to before. It certainly isn't the surface world. I've been tricked.
I honestly wonder if Nomdok's the only one that can beat this now. Ellen turned the power down, but it didn't do anything. Does Ellen have to die and then have someone else come in?
I hope that Am isn't leading me on another futile trip through a lava field.
What lava? I don't even see lava.
Another angel. But I can't assume I can trust this one.
Let's try talking to the super ego.
I know you're awake. It looks like it's sleeping.
Yeah, see, I've got gallantry here, which is something that only Ted takes with him.
There's a very disagreeable odor in the air.
Well,
it's not a good omen.
Save it with you, Ted. Because I want to grab the remote. It looks like that's your answer, the sword. Zap. He's no longer white happy.
What? Have I found the way back to the witch's castle? Stare all you want, gargoyle.
Behold the sword in the stone. Whoever can remove the sword from the stone shall be king.
Okay, let's take a look at this pillar.
The gargoyles are staring at this power node.
So if I use gallantry with it, what happens?
I must have cast a spell and shorted out the laser beams.
Yup.
That shock wasn't as strong as the last one. That shock... I don't know what... That shock... I don't know what... Isn't a... I have a suspicion that this creature is...
I am honestly wondering now if I have to do things in a certain order. With certain characters. Like, if Nomdok is the last character I use, but everyone else has to die first. Because remember, in the actual story, everyone but, I think, Gorster is the only one who's left alive at the end. Everyone else is dead. Now, I'm honestly wondering if that's what I have to do. If I have to have Ellen use the machine, activate Benny, activate the hologram, turn down the zap thing, and then die. And then have Ted come in, turn off the pillar, and then die. Well, we'll see what happens, but let's take the remote. Okay, so like this deactivated that, but I still can't do anything with the pillar.
Shocks shouldn't be so severe now that I've lowered the power running through this node.
Okay, I can't actually use the other one because I need the Valor for it, and I don't have Valor.
Isn't a ram a male sheep? I have a suspicion that this creature is more like a wolf. I know you're awake. It looks like it's sleeping.
But what's the point of lowering the shocks?
I don't like the looks of those tubes.
Yeah, that's the only one that's got the light on it. Look at the door.
I'm not sure I want to find out what's behind this door.
Let's try doing this anyway.
Cylinder not operative. Cylinder. Automaton.
Okay. So I'm at pretty much the same spot here. If I use the pillar, it probably zaps me.
There's some kind of handprint device on this power node. I don't dare put my hand on it. Hello. My name's Ted. What's yours?
You don't ever take me dancing.
That's an unusual name.
I smell the scent of roses.
Let's try you using it. What happens? You can use it, but Benny can't.
Can you hear me?
Benny, they said you were missing in action, but I knew you'd return to us. I've been saving this for you.
But see, Benny can't raise that, so what the hell?
That face! It has the satisfied look of having just bedded the woman of your dreams. I know you're awake. It looks like it's...
And we're back to here.
Wouldn't the others be impressed if I could climb down this cliff? Unfortunately, I don't think that's possible.
No, do you have anything with the workstation?
Enter password.
Nope. What happens if I kill everybody? Because at the moment, I have no other answers with this character as I did with Ellen. Like, I've turned off the pillar. Great. I wasn't able to grab the sword. I can't do the gem. I mean, I could put the gem in the slot, but much like the pillar here, without the thing of valor that Ellen has, I can't win. I can't do the pillar.
Stare all you want, Gargoyle. The shocks shouldn't be so severe now that I've lowered the power running through this node.
Yeah, but they're still gonna shock you.
I don't know what to do with... I don't know what to...
I still don't know what to do with the clarity, the entropy, or the compassion. So I forgave the ego. Now, save. Whoop. And let's try using this. Gonna get zapped.
That shock wasn't as strong.
It may not have been as strong, but... How do I do anything with Glennis?
I don't know what to... I don't know what...
I know this game glitches out if you accidentally use one of these items with something that's not there, you know. Clarity, compassion, forgiveness. Use clarity.
I don't know what...
Use compassion.
I don't know.
Look at this pillar.
Now I know why I smell roses. This power control is covered with thorns.
Like, does everyone have to turn off a little bit of the power? Is there a way to switch characters? I mean... Do I have to kill myself off to switch? Or can I actually just go, okay, let's use someone else? I just broke it again. I don't know if this is a glitch with the Scum VM or the game itself, but if you try using these things incorrectly, it just starts glitching out.
I don't know what... I don't know what... I don't know what...
No, the thing is, I think I solved this with the Nomdok, and that's the best I'm gonna do. Let's quickly load up and see what I can do with Ted. I mean, with Gorrister.
Christ, this is like the dreams I've had of splattering my brains all over Am's deck plates. Have I finally gone insane?
Enter password.
Now, let's go see Glennis.
That face. There's something about it that reminds me of when Edna was trying to sweet-talk me into taking her down off the meat hook. Hey, wake up. It's sleeping. I don't like the look of these thorns sticking out of the ground. Looks like one of those projectors they used to have at the Holoplex.
Let's see what happens.
Benny! Hey, can you hear me?
Benny, they said you were missing in action, but I knew you'd return to us. I've been saving this for you.
There's a power control under the thorns. The air is cold.
But that's not
here,
for me, that's for Benny.
like the freezer back at the honky-tonk.
Automaton prepped for programming. Automaton.
Okay, so this is the one I think that's Gorrister's, so...
Glennis, talk to me, honey.
You don't ever take me dancing.
I don't know what... I don't know... Glennis.
You don't...
Nope, can't take Glennis. Can't close the door. I can't use the door. Oh, he's dead.
Your capacity.
I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know what. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to.
Automaton not responding to programming. Automaton not responding to programming.
Okay. So, even though this is supposed to be Goristers, I still don't quite know how to solve this one. So all you do is...
Glennis, talk to me, honey.
You don't ever take me dancing.
She looks just like Glennis. Maybe the people I met in the honky-tonk weren't real either.
Can I use clarity with her? I mean, come on.
I don't know what... Look at the horns on that thing. I could have used those when I butted heads with Edna.
So what answer do I have for the Gorister room?
Hey, wake up. It's sleeping. What kind of game is Am playing here? Looks like something you'd see in a horror picture on The Late Show. Death. This place smells like death. I've smelled it 1,000 times during the past 109 years.
Is there... I'm wondering actually now, because both Ted and Ellen had a unique item to them, but the other three don't. Did I have to beat the game in a certain way with those three in order to get a unique item with them as well? Nomdok was able to beat this game, though. I don't know. I have no freaking idea. I will probably have to look it up. I'm just wasting the last 30 minutes doing things that do nothing. Zap. Look at the hand.
Why, that's someone's arm, and it's still alive. Like my heart.
Take.
No, this arm belongs to someone else. He's got to find it to make himself whole.
His heart. You know, that's probably it. I did not kill Harry and get my heart back. Maybe I needed to. I'm not restarting the entire game just for that. We've already seen an ending, and it looks like that might be the only ending I'm capable of getting. I'll have to look that up. Now that I've actually beaten this game once, I can look it up without feeling too bad about myself. Just... I wish there was an answer here.
Is that an angel? I haven't died, have I? Hey, wake up. It's sleeping.
Nomdok's the only one that gave me an ending. Tried all 5 of these characters
rocks.
and nothing.
Does Am expect me to grab one and try to kill myself again?
Well, that's it. I have no ideas left at all for any of the characters. I have nothing left.
It would be suicide to try to climb. It would be...
I almost think I have to give her the heart, but I don't have the heart. I don't know what I would have gotten from Benny. What, fruit? I wouldn't have done anything. Was there a way to do something better with Benny? Probably. like, I'm not entirely happy with any of their endings, to be honest. Benny's seemed like I needed another step that I missed. Nomdok, that one ended so abruptly. I don't think that was the good ending. Ellen's was clearly about as good as it's going to get. Ted's was totally as good as it was going to get. He was thrilled. He had the happy ending, everything. So he was happy. But those are the only two that got happy endings. Maybe if you get the good ending, everyone has to have their perfect ending. Then you have to do this last part in the right order. I don't know. I'm going to look it up. For now, that's going to be it, because I'm not going to restart the game right now. And I've been at this for half an hour, making absolutely no progress ever since I did the Nomdok one. So at this point, I'm considering it defeated. I've been defeated. Whatever. So let's just go ahead and give my final thoughts on this game. I like it. I like the story. I like the things it's trying to do. I don't like the fact that it's a 90s point and click. That genre has problems. The trial and error. The fact that some things that look like they should work just don't work. You're forced down a certain path, and if you don't do things in the right order, well, we saw with the Bennies that if you don't do things in the exact right order, you can have a point of no return and just, that's it, game over. I don't like that. I really don't. And this game has had bugs, and I don't know if these bugs are because of the Scum VM or if they were part of the game as a whole. I don't like the bugs that it's got. Like the fact that Nomdok can grab the watch twice. It doesn't always make sense, but for what these games are, this is a really good one. Production values are really good. Has some sound balance problems, but for the most part, this game is really good. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I honestly don't know if I'll play it again. I might, at some point. I might look up to see what the other endings are and how to get to them and see if I can do them myself. I might look to see if my theory is right on the fact that you have to get everyone's good ending and then do the ending in the right order. But we saw the ending I got. Nomdok was turned into that creature and basically is going to be tormented for the rest of eternity. Yay. And that didn't answer what everyone else happened. But I can't get anyone else's answer. I don't know. I've been defeated. I'm done. I'm spent. It's over. I'm gonna go look it up. Not sure what the next game I'm gonna play is gonna be. I'm also getting kind of worried that I'm not being as entertaining as I'd like to be, but I'm just kind of showing off the games. Remember, this game, it's on GOG, it's on Steam. Check it out. It's fun. It's weird. It's dark. You've already seen my attempts at it. You've seen me frustrated. You've seen me go through as much as I can go through. Maybe you saw something I didn't. Maybe you can figure something out. But until then, Internet, take care and enjoy the games you play.